What's going on, guys? This is KNST3890 here. Welcome back to another episode of the Seattle Mariners franchise. It's the expansion franchise. Episode number 4. We are going into the offseason 2019 to 2020. The Dodgers won the World Series. We got the worst record, but we are improving. If you guys missed the first couple episodes, I recommend you watch those first. But basically, we gutted the whole franchise where we had no guys above a 70 overall and no prospects higher than a C potential. And we've been building from scratch. We have a pretty good farm system now. Andrew Romine, Austin Romine's brother, I believe one of you guys mentioned. This was the one who did not play for the Yankees. And Sobko, Andrew Sobko, 25 years old from Montana. He retires. All right. Cano made the Hall of Fame. He's not going to make the Hall of Fame in real life now. That might be too soon. Our managers and everything, that's fine. Exclusive free agents. We got Waka in a trade. I definitely want to keep him. He was great. ERA south of 3. He's only an 80 overall. He should be cheap. $12 million for 5 years. He's 28. Let's do 3 with a player. That way he's 31. Hap, I definitely want to keep him. I know he struggled, but he usually pitches pretty well for his overall. But he's got to be cheap. 2.6 is fine. Gordon Beckham, I think we can let him go. Unless he's like under $2 million. It has to be under $2 million. All right, let's spend a few days and then get this offseason underway, boys. If you guys are enjoying the franchise videos, I know I enjoy making them. I hope you guys do enjoy watching them. Please do me a solid, drop a like on them. And also comment down below. I want to know, guys, where should we really focus on this team? Like, I always feel like we ignore defense, and I feel like that hurts us. Is that something we should really focus on? Or continue focusing more on, like, the big hitters, dominant starters, and get, like, a cheap bullpen? Usually, I feel like that's what we do. All right, let's keep her going. One more day, I think. Here we go. So, let's take a look to make sure. Did we re-sign? We did keep Waka. Perfect. Hap. Perfect. And Beckham. Yep. We do have Esparza. I don't think he's ready yet. I think one more year will be fine. And maybe he gets called up like he's a midseason call-up. We have Arroyo at third base. I like that. The bat's not great, but the fielding is already. At shortstop, we definitely need a shortstop. I'm going to probably play, I don't know why it has Romine's pitcher for Cox. I don't know. I'll probably have him start the year in the minors. We just will call him up. He was our number 1 pick. So we really could get anything other than, I would say, third base. I think Beckham for second base to begin the year is fine. And first base and DH were fine. Bradley and Smith are our first base DH combo. I like them a lot. Catchers, we don't really have a catcher. Could probably... One of you guys mentioned our bullpen's all former Cardinals, and you're right. Sam is a Cardinal. Seagrass was a Cardinal. Bowman was a Cardinal. Zitch was not a Cardinal. Hansel was not. All right, let's take a look at arbitration. Seagrass, 1 more year before he's a free agent. How old is he? 30. I'll give you a 3-year deal for what will it be? Yeah, that's fine. Matt Bowman. How do you pitch? He pitched all right. I'll go 2 years. I don't go crazy with him because he's only a 70-something overall. 2 years, 6. Zitch. I don't know how great he'll be. Let's just go 2 years. 1.8 is fine because I bet 1 year is the same amount. Yeah. There we go. And Whistler. He pitched a good amount of innings. I don't want to pay a lot for him. Yeah, 3 years and like a depth money. That's fine. Oh, whoa. There we go. All right, so let's take a look at tender contracts. I will just do all this, guys, right now. You don't have to see it. So give me 1 second, then we'll take a look at the free agents. Yeah, so I went through offered contracts. Now, a couple things I do want to mention. With Bradley, I offered him a 4-year, $5.7 million contract total, so it's like a little over $1 million a year. It takes him till he's 27, and I think he's going to continue to develop. Look at the hitter. He's going to be a good hitter. And I did the same thing with Arroyo, 3 years, 4.5. He got expensive after that. And for a defensive-minded third baseman, I think he should be relatively cheap when he develops. And Pavin Smith, I offered him a 4-year, $6 million deal. So I'm trying to lock those guys up. Same with Banda, a 5-year, 8.6. That way, we'll pay a little bit more now, but hopefully in a couple years when we should be contending, we have a little bit extra money. Let's see what's out there in free agency. And Anthony Rendon's out there. We could put him at second. 299, 18 home runs. He's going down. Zach Britton, I wouldn't have a problem bringing in. Let's do it. He does not want to come here. He wants to be on a contender, and we are not a contender. But we'll see if money talks. We could bring Keuchel back. Same with Iglesias. Carrasco. I'll do like a 1-year deal for Carrasco. $14 million. Alex Wood's been pitching really well. Let's do a 2-year with a player option for $19 million. Adam Eaton might be a good center fielder for us. He should be pretty cheap. Let's do a 2-year, 6.7 with a player option. We do need a shortstop. Didi, he's not like amazing in this. So like a 1-year deal. Let's bring that up to like 6.7. All right, let's see what we get with that. That should help our team out a lot. So let's sim a few days, see what happens. Oh my, I hate it when that happens. All right, we got Carrasco at least, because it just deletes all the offers when it says you've reached your maximum roster size. So Carrasco's a Mariner. That's big. Betances is a Giant. All right, let's just get rid of some scrubs. See potentials. Saranaya. Okay. And one more. For good measure. Let's go back into free agency. So, Alex Wood. Zach Britton. I don't want to go crazy with Britton. I just feel like, I don't know. We could get a guy like Blevins, but he's going down. We do need a catcher. Cervelli would not be a bad option. 4.2 for I'll bring up to 4.5. We don't need a first baseman. Let's get Didi. And then Adam Eaton. Ooh, Chris Davis would not be a bad option. We need some power. A 5-year deal for 1 year. Okay, I guess we're not going to get Zach Britton. Or Eaton. Or Wood. Okay, we got Didi, and then they want to trade Felix Hernandez. No. And Chris Taylor. No. But we did get Didi, and we got Chris Davis. I see their names there. So we have Chris Davis. We got, where was Didi? There's Didi. So take a look at the team. Our rotation: Carrasco, Waka, Happ, Banda, Whistler. That's not terrible. We got Rogers in AAA, A potential. Dylan Kenny is a B potential. That's pretty much it. Relievers is not bad. We got Sam here, Seagrass, Bowman, Zitch, Hansel. We don't really have a true closer. We do need a catcher. First base and DH, we're good. Second base, we'll go with Beckham to start the year. Third base, we have Arroyo. Shortstop, we now have Didi. Left field, we have Chris Davis. And I guess we can go with like Andrioli in Neuenhuis. Or Neuenhuis. I think it's House. We can go with those guys. I mean, they're not great. We're not going to be a great team next year. I don't want to go crazy on our budget. What is our budget? We're still positive. I mean, let's go get some budget. Let's go get like some budget guys in the outfield. Austin Jackson, good defense, good hitter. $3 million? $4 million is a little pricey, but let's see if it works. I mean, there is Adam Jones. Actually, how much is Adam Jones? Yeah, Adam Jones is the same price. I want Adam Jones. And then right field, could we get Colby Rasmus is an okay player, a little bit of pop. Or maybe try to get a more defensive player. Maybe you always feel like Maven's Gomez. I don't feel like he's a great defensive player in real life, but he is in this, and he's cheap. So we can get Gomez, and then I guess let's take a look at catchers. Oh, we still have that offer out for Cervelli. Zach Britton's a national. I guess we can't get Gomez or Cervelli. Does that mean we got what's his face? We did get Adam Jones. So, I mean, I guess I really don't want Cox to play right away. I feel like that could hurt him. I think it's just let him play in the minors and develop. Same with, obviously, Barrero. Same with Esperanza. Where's our budget at now? Could we maybe trade for a catcher? Like, nothing crazy. Like, I'll take a C potential who's like a 75 to like a 78. But it feels like no one has signed their contracts yet. Betancourt, good arm, but that's pretty much it. Barnhart's a little pricey. Yeah, we can't even afford them. I think we're pretty much set then. We'll try to find some people in the Rule 5 draft. Anthony Rendon's a Met, staying in the NL East. Iglesias is a National. Don't have to worry about the 40-man. That's all set. Upton for Odor. Okay, interesting. Garrett Cole got paid. 6 years, $135 million. He's going to the Brewers. Arenado's a White Sox. Bogart's a Padre. Wood is an Oriole. 4 years, 30. Okay, you got a lot of money. Anthony Banda for Clark Boyce. I like the player. I wish the potential was higher, but he's a good player there, but I'm not going to give up on Banda. All right, number 1 pick in the Rule 5 draft. Is there a catcher? Nope. Is there a outfielder? No, not really. Lopez is a star. Terrible walks per 9. I know he's not going to be good. I'm probably going to punt on this. That Lopez got taken. I just feel like he's not going to be good because it's terrible walks per 9. All right, so let's just finish the offseason, get into the regular season. I mean, I think we're going to be worse than we were last year, but there's some young players which I like. So let's go to regular season. Let's get the lineup. I mean, we got some talent here. I just want to make sure the people who I want playing are playing, and that looks like the case. And we want Esperanza in the minors playing. Same with Cox. So let's get those boys in the lineup. There we go. And Barrero in AAA. Actually, I want him playing in the field every day. All right. Rotation. I mean, that's not terrible. That's pretty bad. But Carrasco-Waka should be a pretty good 1-2 combo. You hope. Bullpen's okay. We got Rogers. And then where is... What's his face? Kennedy. Okay, he's in AA. That's fine. Let's take a look at our scouts. It looks like we lost a scout, Pablo Light. We have an international East, a West, and a West. So we need a Central. There we go. Let's take a look at top prospects. Do we... Okay, we got the number 4 prospect in Freddie Cox. Now, he was number 1 pick. The pick that we probably should have taken was this guy who has 99 potential. And he's at the Tigers at number 5. But we have the number 4 prospect in baseball. Not bad. Let's see any other prospects. Esperanza's at 35. I'm higher than that on him. Barrero's at 38. All right, so we have some prospects, and we have the number 1 pick in this year's draft. And that doesn't even count like young guys like Pavin Smith and Bobby Bradley and Arroyo. They don't have their service time is not letting them become prospects anymore. So, I mean, I think Rogers has not exhausted any service time. So he, for some reason, is just not on that, but that's cool. I think he'll play his way into it. But let's get the season going, boys. And this video will at least go through the draft. Adam Jones for Taylor Davis. Has to be at least a B to get my... He's 30, though. I'm good. I mean, what I'm probably going to do is, like, if we're not in the run for the playoffs, I will then just end up doing what we did last year and just trading off those pieces to get some prospects. But right now, we're just chilling around 500, which is... I'm not complaining about that at all. The thing is, we don't have a lot of ammunition in the minors or ammunition I want to trade. The only guy who... Okay, we're now starting to lose a lot. The only guy was that second baseman, Park. That's a real project, but that's a moot point now. Actually, where is he? Is he in A-ball? Yeah, Tommy Park. In A-ball, but he's improving. See how we're doing right before the draft. Didi's 269, 8 home runs. Pavin Smith, there we go. And he's barely improving, though. He's hitting 309 with 11 bombs. but he's barely improving. Adam Jones, 293, 8 home runs. Chris Davis, 271, 13 home runs, and we're in like the end of May. We're like where we are in real life right now. At least when I'm recording. I'm recording this on June 1st. This is like right around that time. Bobby Bradley is struggling. 227, 8 home runs though. Arroyo, 256, 4 home runs, but the defense is there, and because of that, he should be a solid wins above replacement. Oh, not really, only 0.2. How's pitching doing? Carrasco, 3.45. Wow, Walker's really struggling. Whistler's pitching great. Band is struggling. Same with Happ. Bullpen is struggling. How's Trevor Rogers in AAA? He's pitching great. I don't think he's ready yet. And Esperanza, 253, 3 home runs. Freddie Cox, 201, 3 home runs. Yeah, Cox is really not doing that well right now. But he is improving. He's decreasing a little versus left, but improving versus everyone else. Esperanza is improving, so that's important. And Barrero. He's slightly improving, 216, 3 home runs. But we're at the draft, or coming up to it. Let's take a look at the best players available. Wow, there's not many blue chips. Luckily, we have the number 1 pick. And this is probably the guy I'm looking at. Felix Lopez. I mean, these other guys are like going to take 5+ years. He's going to take like what? This is 2020. He's going to take 3 years, but he's only 19. Walks per 9 to 70 out of 80, so that's good. Home runs per 9 should be out of 80. His per 9 should be out of 70. So he's not a big strikeout guy. He's from Massachusetts. He's going to probably be the pick. I mean, there is a shortstop here, but he's 24. There's a left fielder who's 22. He's going to take 4 or 5 years. Good power by. I don't want to wait that long. I mean, this Wilhelm as a starter is another option. But his walks per 9 is not as good. Yeah, I'm going to take Felix Lopez with that number 1 pick. That's pretty obvious in my opinion. So, let's get into it. Felix Lopez, 19 years old, from Massachusetts, and he already has elite stamina, 75, well, borderline elite stamina, so he should be a workhorse, which is good. So there we go, number 1 pick. Number 2 was Wilhelm. That was probably the second option for us. So at least we kind of got that right with the 1-2. Round number 2 now. Let's see what's available. There is a closer, which, I mean, we will need. Good. It already has 80 K per 9 with 80 break. Damn. First baseman, no. I know he's not going to be good. He's 24 at third baseman. He's like a project. I'm okay with taking a project, but I don't want him to be 24. I'd like him to be like 18 or 19. Let's take that closer. I think he's going to be dominant. Edgar Carvajal? I think he's going to go by Edgar. But like he already has 80 breaker. He has 80 Ks per 9. He could have 75 walks per 9. And he could have 50 stamina, which is pretty good for a reliever. I don't love taking a closer in the second pick, like the second round, first pick of it, but I think that's a pretty damn good player. Probably take some more starters here. Let's take Clay McCann, unless we see someone else here, but I kind of like that pick. Some projects, but I don't like their age. Yeah, let's take Clay McCann. He's 22, could be ready in like a year or two. Could have 80 walks per 9. Yeah, let's take him. Let's try to build that, because that's actually probably the weakness in our farm system is pitching. So we're helping that. And I know never draft based off need, but I like the best. They were the best options, I feel like. All right, round 5. Let's see. I'll probably take him. I mean, he's a 75 potential. He's only 18. Let's take a chance on Acevedo. That name has been good to us in prior franchises and prior MLB. And I think in MLB 17 we had a really good reliever, Acevedo. And I'll take this closer. Yeah, he's 23, but if he's going to take 5 years and he's 27 in the 6th round, if he does end up having a high B, low A potential, worth it. All right, let's take a look. How did we do? 93. That's a good draft. Now, 93 for Lopez. I wish it was higher, but that's fine. He's 65 overall. He's 18 years old. We'll check to see if we miss someone again. Carvajal, 84 potential, but he's a 68 overall already. Look at K per 9. It's already pretty damn elite. He's also left-handed, which is nice. Clay McCann, 83 potential, so we got another B. Huerta, 81 potential, another good pick. Acevedo's only a 75, but he has a good arm. We could convert him to a starter or a reliever. Wish he could. And look at this guy, this closer, 86 potential in the 6th round, the last round. And we did the first pick in that round, but still, He's 23. He's going to take some time. But that's, I mean, in that round, it's not bad. So let's see. Was that the right pick with Lopez? Now, if we see like a 99 potential in like the 4th round, I'm not going to say we should have drafted that guy. That guy. Wilhelm was the other guy I was looking at, 93 potential, and he was 93 as Lopez. But Lopez is 65 and he's 19 years old. Wilhelm's 20. He's only 56. So I do like our pick more than that. There's a 90 there. Moses Mixon, I was actually looking at that guy, but I mentioned him, but he's 24 years old. By the time he's anything, he's going to be 30. All right. Haskett, one of those closers, 93 potential. This looks like a weak draft. Ooh, that's a bad first pick. 62 potential. Not good. Wow, good draft by the Diamondbacks. 88, 90, 80. Not bad. A lot of picks by the Rockies there, but nothing crazy. So far, it looks like we took... This was a weak draft. Villalobos, that's a name from the past, but he's already 24. He's only 63 overall. He's not going to be that good. Valencia, 22 years old, 94 potential. Good power. But, I mean, I'd rather have the pitcher just because of his age. Another closer, but, yeah, 1st round, 1st overall. Yeah, I think we took the right guy. It was a weak draft, unfortunately, for us, but I think we took the right guy there in Lopez. So let's see how we're doing with top prospects. Baudella has passed our boy. Cox is now at 9. Trevor Rogers should be on this list, unless I missed him before. He should be on this list. There he is. He's at 30. Maybe I did miss him before. All right, we'll keep going. And we'll go up to the trade deadline, and then we'll see what trades we need to make. I mean, we're not going to be in it. I just kind of want to see how the team is doing at that point. And we're winning some games now, and then we lose them. At least we're going in the right in a direction. Castillo for Sixto Sanchez, Dominguez, and Calero. Wow, interesting. Whit Merrifield for Michael Baez, and Jorge Ona. All right, we're at the All-Star game. Let's go to the trade deadline. So right now we're at 38 win. Archie Bradley for Morgan and Buddy Reed. Andrew Miller got traded for Avalon and Luis Robert. I think it's Robert. Maybe I'm wrong. Wow, a lot of trades. Steckenrider for Estrada and Cleveland Bonds. What if he's in relation to Barry? All right, we're 41 and 69. We currently have barely the worst record over the Tigers in the American League. Okay, right now I would love to get the number 1 pick again. Where is... Cox is now 10, so he's not having the best year. Man, he's decreasing in everything right now. We probably have to send him down. 215... Yeah, we're going to send him down. Not ideal for your number 1 pick. And I guess we will call up... It really doesn't matter. I guess Barney. Yeah, he's hitting 305 with 10 home runs. Actually, he's not. Barney Drew's not a bad player. The good contact, now he's a DH probably because of his terrible fielding, but that's not a bad hitter. Where did we get him? I actually don't remember where we drafted him. Luckily, we can find out. 9th round in 2019. That was a good pick. All right, what's his face doing? Rogers, he's coming back down to earth, but I'm going to let him pitch the whole year in the minors. Carrasco's struggling. Waka is pitching better, but still struggling. Whistler's doing well. Band is doing poorly. Same with Happ. So I think we can move Carrasco. We can probably get a good amount for him. Waka I want to keep. I mean, he's kind of an expensive player, but I think he'll turn it around. He's got good per 9s. So we'll let him. I think it's just a bad year. Whistler, it's nice to see. We locked him up for a 3-year deal for $766,000, and he's pitching. His wins above replace is probably around 2.5, 3. Oh, only 1.5. Oh, his stamina's not high. That's why. How about some other players? Esperanza, 242 with 6 home runs. Got a nice boost in contact for his left, though, and he's increasing his durability and his fielding. I mean, he's Forrest Miles, I think. Maybe not as good as a defender as Forrest Miles, but he's going to play every day. I know that. We have to put Barney in there, so let's do that. I actually want to make sure Cox is playing every day in AA, which kind of sucks he's there, but, I mean, I think it was just hurting him playing in AAA. He just wasn't ready. I guess we were a little bit of an advanced placement. I guess that's not my bad then for that. What's his face? Barrero, 228, only 5 home runs. But he is improving. I mean, the good thing about Cox, at least, is his potential hasn't taken a hit. So. And Kenny, he's struggling a little bit, and his potential went down to a C. That stinks. But at least we did get some nice draft picks that will help our pitching. We got, 5 pitchers. Closers or stars with a B potential. That's going to help us out. And let's see, in the Major League team, we haven't even checked that for the lineup. Didi, he can definitely be a trade chip. 280, 17 home runs. A team definitely is going to want that. Pavin Smith, damn. That's what I want him. 328, 20 bombs. He's playing DH, so his WAR won't be crazy high. 2.7 still, though. That's not bad. That's nice to see. He's definitely a keeper. Adam Jones, we might be able to get like a B potential guy for him. Chris Davis. I kind of want to keep Chris Davis just because of that power. You may need that. Bradley, I mean, the power is there for him. 17 home runs. You wish the average was a little higher. But he's improving. He's on 80 overall. I'm actually going to probably switch and put Pavin Smith as the first baseman. Let's do that. So those are our 2 guys for our offense, Smith and Bradley. They're like the future of the offense, especially Pavin Smith. I like him a lot. And then Arroyo, 248 home runs. I'm okay with that. I mean, with his good defense. Even his WAR is actually negative, so maybe he's not. Maybe his defense isn't elite yet. I think it can be, but it's not there yet. He is improving in power and increasing contact for his right, but decreasing contact for his left. But yeah, so I mean, I think next episode we're going to start it off trading Didi, probably trading Adam Jones. They're both on 1-year deals, I believe. Yep. There's no reason to keep them. They're not going to take the qualifying offer they're going to accept qualifying offer Carrasco. I think, again, move him. I kind of want to keep Walker. Maybe move a bullpen arm if we can get a king's ransom for it. Maybe Chris Davis, but like I said, I like the idea of like a big bopper in the middle of the lineup. And he's cheap. He's 32, and he's going to probably hit 40 home runs this year. There's value in that. Not a lot. It's WAR's 1, but I kind of want that in the middle of the lineup. So at least we got Pavin Smith. At least we got this guy. I think that will do it for the video, guys. I hope you did enjoy it. Please drop a like if you did. I will talk to y'all later. Take it easy. Peace.